You know, it's kind of surprising that even after however many years this game has been out, 18?
18.
18 years now, and we of course played it on its initial release, we still learn new things about it.
Yes.
I did not know about that soldier.
What soldier?
Yeah, you see, while I was... Maybe I'll keep this in, if I can find it in, like, the 3 hours of footage that I'm gonna have to edit through. But after, Zelda runs out of the temple, there's a soldier... Oh! The soldier is back here still. But when you talk to him, he actually recounted that he was actually holding off Ganondorf and trying to get Princess Zelda to safety. I didn't know he was back here. Yep. I didn't know what was going on. While I was getting the frickin' gold Skulltulas, I just went by and went like, I wonder what this guy's doing. And then he said that, and I was like, ah, crap.
Nope, because sadly he's passed on. Because Ganondorf's kind of a dick.
Maybe he's just taking a really long nap.
Yes, it's called a dirt nap.
But we're back in Hyrule Castle, or Hyrule Castle Town, because we need to head to the Temple of Time. We've always been able to go over here, we just can't do anything over here. There's 4 odd time stones right there, because time means something, and you can... Well, I'm not going to bother, but you can talk to him with the...
Is there a time theme to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time?
I think so. Nice shot of the Death Mountain in the background. Just the mood of this place, though.
It really feels like a cathedral. And not like just like a church, I mean like cathedral, just hundreds of people could be here.
It's just a time for solemnity and insight.
Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. Also read like me, which is weird, because I don't think this game's really that voiced.
Alright, so this one is... Oh, by the way, the controller has gone back to Ogre, as hopefully the video description says.
And there it is, the entrance to the Sacred Realm.
And here, we have to have proven ourselves in strength, courage, and wisdom to gain the stones. We also have to be familiar with the royal family, who is in charge of the Triforce.
And one more thing.
To top it off, the Master Sword still chooses its owner. I don't think that ever changes. The Sword of Legend.
The Sword of Evil's Bane, the Master Sword, stands right before us and at the precipice of the Sacred Realm. Let's go pull it out.
Yeah, see what we can do, man.
Be awesome, go running around as a kid with a giant sword in my hand.
I think it's as big as we are.
Oh, damn it.
We've done a bad.
My bad.
Well, this is a weird dream.
I know, right? Should stop trying to lift up legendary swords before we go to bed.
Yeah.
And one kid screwed it up. Thanks, sages.
Just doing our job.
Where is this, in the back?
Yeah, I feel sad that we never see the Temple of Light, as it's called. Like, I would have been cool if it was a place that you could see.
Yeah.
The Sacred Realm, by the way, is beyond just the little area that had the Master Sword in it. It's a place. The Sacred Realm is actually in...
Isn't that the Dark World?
Effectively.
That was the... It was
it's what was turned into the Dark World in Link to the Past.
Why should we look at ourselves? It's not like it's been 7 years or something. Oh shit, it's been 7 years and we're a teenager now!
He looks younger than he did in the 64 version. You're big now!
You've grown up! And you got earrings for some reason. Where did they get these clothes from? I touched it once and it only cost me a finger. This finger.
Yeah, we are the hero of time, yet sadly we were born too late.
I was gonna say too early, but time gets weird.
Yeah. I feel like if we had been born earlier, then we would have been older when we actually pulled the sword out.
Have to be 17, but can't be over 18. It's a very fickle system.
Good old JRPG protagonist system.
I'm gonna need a few more years.
Yeah, so as a child, of course, we would simply be unable to wield the Master Sword efficiently, certainly not enough to deal with the actual threats of the time. 7 years later, we can.
You know what would have been hilarious? The greatest way to end this whole series is just as you're lifting the Master Sword, Ganondorf shows up behind you and you accidentally let it go. And it just stabs right through his chest.
Whoops.
Go, well, series over.
Yeah, so 7 years' time has passed, and that's made us into the position where we can now actually use the Master Sword and be the hero we need to be.
But Ganondorf's been up to no good in those 7 years.
Yeah, and 7 years is a long time to give an arch-villain the free reign.
First year must have been a bitch. After that, it may have kind of tapered off a bit.
I feel like the Sacred Realm itself was actually held in by the Master Sword, and it took pulling the Master Sword out to, like, release the magics, so to say, so that, like, Ganondorf could walk in and actually enter the Sacred Realm proper.
Well, yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
He couldn't get the Triforce until the sword was pulled.
Yeah. And then within the Sacred Realm, I don't know, just give me a panning shot of the Sacred Realm. Just throw me a bone here. Like, we're sort of in it now. We're inside the Temple of Light, which is inside the Sacred Realm. Can we... That's something, isn't it? Can we just, like, zoom outside a little?
God, you Link to the Past fans just gotta bitch about everything, don't you?
We got a whole world to run around in!
Take the power that my sleeves are too long for. And with that, we get our first medallion. The light medallion.
Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours, even though it doesn't actually affect us whatsoever. But we have a cool medallion.
We need it for something later. That's really awesome.
We don't like do more damage or anything useful. We just kind of have a cool medallion.
That's what the magics are for.
We don't get any of that.
Shut your ass up, didn't I?
We don't get any of that, though.
Yeah,
We've got
do.
Din's Fire, I guess.
That's magic.
Yeah, but the medallion doesn't help that.
I said we get magics. I didn't say the medallions were helpful. Well, they're helpful later, but that's something for later.
Apparently Rauru's power is just 0 if he's adding it to yours and you feel no different. Yeah, some of them are going to be real tiny for our giant man hands.
This boomerang's too small, but it is vanilla flavored and delicious. I always like in that cutscene where he knows someone's behind him and he just pulls out his sword and shield, just gets ready for it.
Like, instinctively. This is the first time he's ever actually pulled and held the Master Sword. And still just, whomp, ready to go.
One in deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand.
Okay, a couple of those I have an idea about, but some of those you lost me.
There's no lake in Hyrule. I mean, there's Lake Hylia, but that's hardly a lake.
Yeah, that's more of a pond.
Yeah.
Just a very
That's
big
a puddle.
pond. Yeah. So I don't know where we're gonna find a lake. Especially a vast one.
Yeah. The Sheikah. The Sheikah? Yeah, the Sheikah.
Sheikah, I don't know.
Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah.
I think Sheikah sounds better.
Sheikah.
I used to always say Sheik, like Sheikah. But then
You're
like...
probably closer than what a lot of people is,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Middle Eastern languages.
But then like... Person here's name is Sheik.
Yeah.
And then that is just Sheik, So it makes sense to be Sheikah.
It's the founder was named Sheik, but he tripped while he was saying it. I am Sheik. Ah! The way the 3D look, it looked like the Master Sword was going to cut the text box in half.
Take that, text.
I was like, wow, we're getting Deadpool all of a sudden.
Oh, that's right, you play with the 3D on.
Yeah. Because I can take it.
I can take it, it just looks weird.
You look weird with your bunny hood. Ah, the Forest Temple. The girl is a girl you might know. That blonde girl.
Yeah, one of the two twins.
Yeah.
I always knew she was up to something.
She was starting trouble in my neighborhood. We got into one little fight and my not-mom got scared. And she said, you're moving up into that treehouse up there.
Well, crap.
Dang.
So Kakariko Village is our first stop.
I guess I understand. I always like his scabbard, too. It looks like it's
Yeah, it's a
been
big
taped.
fancy scabbard for it.
But it looks like it's been taped, like the Master Sword popped in through part way, so they had to, like, chop it apart and stretch it out and tape it up. So, right now, Sheik is in the way of the pedestal, so we cannot time travel at the moment.
Spoilers.
Well, it's the hero of time. We can do that.
Okay, yeah. But, spoilers.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
We will eventually be able to return to being a child. However, we can't do it yet.
Yep, we gotta go out and find the Forest Temple and the Forest Sage. Oh, crap.
That's not imposing at all.
Should that mountain be on fire? That
No, it
mountain
shouldn't.
should be on fire.
No, it should not at all.
Should everything be dead and scarred and looked as if it's been burned down to the ground?
No, it shouldn't, not at all.
Okay, follow-up question, kind of important for the next scene here. But, should the dead be walking in a part of the land once more?
No, they shouldn't.
That's bad.
Is Valimar back? Well, somebody set up shop.
Hyrule Castle really changed in 7 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Not even Ganondorf, just
Ganon's castle.
Ganon's castle.
And unfortunately, we have no way to get in there, which is because it's the end game here.
It's nice that you can run up to it, though. You just can't get in.
Look at that opposing pink goo down there. That's lava.
Yeah, that does not look nearly as lava as the 64 version does. Which is weird. You'd think it'd look more like lava in this version. That just looks like some weird pink gelatin.
I found the medieval version of the New York subway system from Ghostbusters 2.
Okay, so... the world's in shambles. A lot of crap's happened.
Well, Death Mountain and Hyrule Town seem to be screwed, but I'm pretty certain everywhere else is pretty good.
So, with all that said, we're told to go to Kakariko Village, so we should probably go to Kakariko Village.
I can only assume so much of that place.
Yeah.
Also, I totally hit up that place, but that's for later.
Oh, and also, we're not actually going to be going to Kakariko Village. Spoilers for the end of this video, unless you want to end the video now.
I was gonna go to Kakariko Village.
Okay.
Scope the place out.
Let's go to Kakariko Village. Spoilers for later in this very video, then. We're not actually going to be going to... oh, thank heavens.
Yeah, it gets lighter.
Not the entire world is burnt and dead.
Yeah, it's just Hyrule Castle Town.
But we're not actually going to be going to Kakariko Village right now for the purposes that Sheik spoke of.
Yeah, we gotta go take care of something.
Yeah, we do. We should look around, though. Just see what's up.
The guard's not posted there anymore. Hey, those two guys who were in the center of town.
Yeah, those guys that got in my way.
What was he timid about? Some kind of treasure.
That sounds terrifying.
Sounds important. Yes, I know there's something down there. Give me a moment.
Later.
How about you, ladies? How are you adjusting? Wait a minute. Did you hear snoring? Hey, I know that snoring, and I know that beard. Mustache.
And I know those colors.
It's a Mario.
It's the Legion.
Damn. But why is he here?
We should probably go check out Lon Lon Ranch.
He was fired from the... But didn't he own the ranch?
Yeah. We should go check out Lon Lon Ranch.
I don't like how this is going. We should probably do that.
To Lon Lon Ranch.
Hey, we still got our money.
Hey.
Let's go find 50 more rupees.
Just to cap out.
Oh.
So we do have more business here, but Lon Lon Ranch is in a predicament. So
We need to go take care of that.
yeah, we're gonna go take a look at that. Suddenly slightly later in the day. Just a little.
Time flies when you're the hero of time. I don't need no bridge.
And just swim across this crap. We are bigger now, though, and like I mean that goes without
Yeah,
saying.
we even use the Hylian shield.
Yeah, as an actual shield. But we are bigger now, but that also means we are physically bigger. I mean, it seems obvious, but it's something that you don't immediately think of. So things that you would have to swim across as a child, you can just run across now because you're a couple feet taller than you were before.
At least you don't have to worry about the boomerang for now.
Yeah, and at least you don't have to worry about the skeletons coming up at night. So they made dealing with Hyrule feel a little more pleasant as well.
Pretty sure I want it to be daytime for here.
Probably. It'll be day eventually.
It's day now. Just a very dreary, rainy daytime.
Yeah, even Lon Lon Ranch doesn't seem too happy. Yeah, this place is also sort of foreboding.
It's quiet. There's no music.
What happened to Malon's wondrous singing?
Yeah, that's their room, so... Check out the barn. There's usually somebody in the barn. That was the barn.
It's the barn creaking.
Yes, it's an old barn. It's 7 years old. Probably way older than that. Oh, I love how they have the carrots there, too. There's all the cows. Oh, there she is. Well, she doesn't seem happy.
She's all grown up, though.
Yes, she is.
Well, that's cool.
That's uncool. We'll have to right this wrong right away.
Yeah, sounds like we gotta take care of this Ingo guy.
He does not sound good.
I knew Luigi was gonna cause problems.
Living in them shadows for too long and he became evil. There he is in all his douchey attire.
Yeah, he's not even trying to...
Look at that douchey attire. God, that just looks such a... Just stab you. Take the ranch for myself. Oh God, even the look at the gates. They even have that new douchey little emblem on them. I hear he's a douche.
Okay, so in other words, you didn't actually earn anything. Ganondorf just came in and said, how about this? Nah. You know how to ride. Don't waste the viewer's time.
Well, what if the viewers don't know how to ride?
They don't care. Now, he actually sets a horse right there for you to get on, but...
I hear the horses have a favorite song.
Or at least one in particular. Look at that horse coming!
Ah, it's Epona!
Frickin' Epona's all grown up, look at him!
And now we can ride around on Epona.
Heck yeah. So riding the horse is simple enough. You get on and off, you just have to stand next to it and hit the A button. I think it's the A button.
It's the A button.
Once you're on, it goes forward, it does the thing. You can hop over fences if you got enough speed going.
Don't go at an angle.
You have carrots, which are, they move to the bottom screen, but if you hit faster, it uses up one of those carrots, and Epona will run faster. However, you have to wait a minute for the carrot to come back, so you can't just, like, spam the buttons, go all the fast. No, I want to ride. I always like that you could talk to him on horseback.
Yeah, that was always cool. Hey, got my money back.
Hey! Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you do it a second time, and you once again get on Epona...
I like the part that she was like right there, but she comes in careening from the right to left, some direction.
Now once you're on Epona, if you go over and talk to Ingo while you're on Epona, He'll challenge you to a race.
Let's do it. Being the cheek he is.
Actually, that wasn't so bad. He started, like, he kind of jumped the gun a little, but he wasn't outright cheating. He just kind of got started a little bit early. But yeah, the race with him, honestly, isn't that hard.
Just gotta stay on the inside. If he takes it, you might lose.
Yeah, it's not that big a challenge, though. Just keep on the carrots, keep running, and you should win no problem.
Woo! Huh, keep the horse.
Yeah. However, the second race, he is not so kind. This one, he jumps the gun a fair bit more than before. The key to this one, stay on the inside and stay in front of him. He cannot pass you if he cannot get around you, because he will go faster than you. He just will. And if he passes you,
Woo!
yeah, if he passes you, good luck passing him.
Ah! Because I was nice to the horse.
I've been friends with it for 7 years.
Oh, he was gonna present Epona to Ganondorf, but then he bet it to us and lost. Well, I guess that means he can't let us go.
Well, now we're trapped.
End of the game, folks. I'm sorry. This is unfortunately how Link's adventures end.
Trapped in here for the rest of eternity.
It was a nice run. You know, he almost had it. But then again... Or that could happen.
Okay. Actually, try heading out over one of these.
Oh, you can go out over there. I just like going out in front of
Yeah,
them.
you can, but it's... You can, but it never works, right? Uh-oh.
Well, now we definitely gotta leave.
Get out! Get out!
But we can't leave.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well, at least they can't hurt you on the horse.
They're all mad at me. What the hell did I do? Oh, right.
I'm just kind of gliding up
Yeah,
next
I
to
just
you.
love the...
Hey, come on, Epona, you got this!
Woo! Now we got us a horse.
We should have waited for it to be just a little bit further into the day, because I love the music when you jump over and it jumps straight into the Hyrule overworld theme, like the Hyrule Field theme, of the dun 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 dun. It's pretty alright. But now we got a horse. We can go back in.
Yeah, I love going back in, because he goes back to being his old self again, because he lost and realizes, oh shit, I don't want Ganondorf on me.
Like, I don't know what exactly happened. I don't know if maybe there was some kind of curse Ganondorf put over him, or what? Or maybe if you just frickin' broke him.
I think it's you broke him, and that he realized he'd have to face Ganondorf.
Like, I don't even know if it's realizing anything. He's just broke. I sure do. It's like it was yesterday.
Or 5 seconds ago. So he kind of did break.
Yeah. And this is what got me or that would make me think maybe it was like a curse lifting or something, was that it was like, yeah, it upset him and everything, but just all of a sudden, this just happened one day.
And now we got us a freaking horse, and now we can actually go take care of the stuff in Kakariko Village.
Yeah, and technically, Ingo, the horse is legally ours, even.
He bet it to us, and we
Yeah.
won it fair and square.
Because Ingo owned the ranch, and he bet the horse, and he lost.
Yep.
That's a nice horse buck.
Beep, beep, beep.
Until next time, everyone, we've got a horse,
Ain't easier going backwards on the horse.
and next time, we're gonna head to Kakariko Village proper.
Until then, folks. Yeehaw! Ah! My face! Why did you hit me in the face?